This video is about how Discord and Roblox could be summoning the beast from the Book of Revelation, or bringing in the beast system, the mark of the beast monetary system. Does anybody just get like, I don't know, chills? And you can just, it's hard to even describe the feeling really. When you read the Bible, you have that context, you read the Book of Revelation, and in the Book of Revelation, they talk about the mark of the beast being this like monetary system. It's one of those instances like you can't make it up. How could you make that up? That doesn't seem like the kind of thing that somebody would just make up. And the fact that it feels so real and that it seems like technology is going to be a part of that. It's just wild. Like how could the writer of Revelation, who's believed to be John, I believe, how could they foretell that the mark of the beast was going to be an economic system? That just blows my mind. Anyways, we'll get there, but let's talk about Roblox and Discord. Discord, man, Discord has been bad news for a long time. I actually, my cringiest memories of my channel are back in the Discord days when I had a Discord. And it's in the name, Discord. Like, Discord's all about drama and doxing people. It's horrible. If you ever create a Discord, you will get flooded with the most annoying shills ever. And bad news. Don't do Discord. It's hilarious. I still use Ventrilo with my brother just to chat, and I've come to appreciate that more and more. Like, oh, this is awesome to not have to use Discord. I just get pissed when I'm trying to interact with somebody online and it just points to their Discord server. That's just an easy way for me to not follow through. Very big on the gaming though. Like so many gaming people use Discord as their, I don't know what you would call it. It's almost like a forum/video chat, video/audio chat. But stay away. Discord, this is in the news. Discord will require a face scan or ID for full access next month. This is just coming out of nowhere and very short deadline. And that's a huge breach of privacy. And you know, they've been getting worse and worse about this stuff. These days, I remember, this is like a funny memory from my childhood. My dad did so much yelling at people on the phone, but one thing I specifically remember my dad yelling about on the phone, he would get so pissed when people would ask him for his social security number, and it would be like, he would say, "I'm not giving my social security number to just some work," like. And I used to get embarrassed at how he would do stuff like that, but now I'm like, oh, he was probably just like really serious about security, personal information security, which is actually really smart. And it is something that we've become desensitized to, just giving away all of our personal information. And the internet really is a better place when it's anonymous, and that's my advice to anyone. My advice to anyone who wants to start your own channel and do stuff. So I'll preface this with, different people have different stories and can do different things. If I didn't have a family, I really wouldn't care showing my face, and I really wouldn't be too worried about doxing, just because I don't have like a spirit of fear inside of me. I'm not scared. And but the risk is still there. If you're a woman especially, I wouldn't show your face or let people try to find out where you live. Just simple stuff about being safe on the internet. And Discord is so bad to the opposite of that. Discord is just like a doxing center. And yeah, I don't know if you remember, there were people when I had a Discord that tried doxing me. So very real possibility. What else do I want to say? Yeah, the internet, in a perfect world, the internet is an anonymous place and people know to not share their personal information, but we're just heading in the complete opposite direction, and it's a top-down thing. I believe that things like this are through the government. Like Facebook was like the first instance of this. And you know the government 3-letter agencies are getting all of that data, and that it's just a mining operation for whatever they're going to do. Discord, same thing. What are they going to do? Who are they giving all this information to? All the face scans and the IDs. I also noticed Google did this recently. I was recently trying to do some Google account things with my personal stuff, and it was trying to get me to take a picture of my ID. And that was really annoying. So yeah, this is just one of those things where they're going to march forward with invading our personal information more and more on the internet. They'll probably claim that it's because when do the AI bots get unleashed? I imagine that they'll unleash these like AI bots pretending to be people, and it'll become like a personal identity. How do we know that you're a real person? This is like getting into sci-fi. You know how fiction and non-fiction are like the opposite. What they tell us is true about history is a bunch of Freemasonic BS, and then the fantasy stories are like much closer to reality. Like, I think unicorns did used to exist. I believe that maybe this like robot, and do we know the difference between the synths and the humans? Like, has this all happened before? I do get this deja vu feeling of the fake moon landings, all of it. I feel like it's all happened before. And, you know, time is a flat circle and all that stuff. Have I rambled enough about Discord? Leave your comments about Discord. I just say don't do it. Stay away from Discord at all costs. I guess I'll get into the Roblox thing, and then I'll talk about the Beast system in general. So it seems like this is a 2026 rollout. Why are both of these companies doing this thing at the same time? That's suspicious. One of them targeting kids. And now I'll point out the Roblox connections with the PDF stuff. What? There's this game doing this weird facial recognition thing, and it's targeted at children. And this platform has also already gotten in trouble for being a PDF place. And right now, all of our world leaders are being shown to be a part of that same type of thing. It's all so very connected, and I don't believe in coincidences anymore. So Roblox has very recently released this new facial age estimation. If you want to unlock certain age-restricted things on Roblox, you have to show your face to the camera and have it do its crappy AI facial recognition. This is actually kind of a big meme going around right now, is people trolling the facial recognition thing on Roblox. But you gotta, these have to be part of the whole AI thing. And I think ChatGPT is probably a red herring. And what they're probably really doing with this AI stuff is getting the infrastructure built for the system that's going to be put in place, where you're going to have to prove your identity through technology. And I'll just leave this video very vague, because this is it's a big topic that is going to obviously continue into the future. And I'm really interested in what you guys have to say. So I don't have to ramble forever. You ramble at me for a little bit in the comments. Revelation chapter 17, verse 8. The beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not, and yet is. What even could be the answer to something that was but is not and yet is? I think that some sort of AI creation that becomes bigger than the sum of its parts would be a fitting example of something that it doesn't really exist, but it would be wrong to say that it doesn't. Revelation chapter 13, verses 16 and 17. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. How could such a thing like this even exist outside of a world that had more or less had time to get technology everywhere. We're basically at that point where technology is basically accessible everywhere, where they actually could have something like this where you need to have some sort of mark in order to buy or sell anything. How could you ever do something like this if you didn't have technology? So to me, that just blows my mind that Revelation kind of foreshadowed world government. That, I mean, that's another thing too. It's, if you, maybe we need to do a reading of the book of Revelation. Leave a comment if you'd be interested in going through the book of Revelation with a fine-tooth comb and really pointing out where it reflects what we're seeing happen today. So yeah, to bring everything together, what do you guys think about Roblox doing the facial recognition thing at the same time in the beginning of a year, like it's a rollout? And you gotta do it now. They didn't warn anybody. It's just you gotta do it, and you got a month to do it. That's, I mean, it's surprising they even gave people a month to do it, because they've shown in the past that they'll just make up rules, mandates whenever they feel like it, and the plebs will fall in line. That's it for this video. God bless everyone.